The idea that this government shutdown is important for the reasons they say it's important. It's not important for those reasons. This is the big top. The center ring is being ignored completely. It's about not passing a budget. It's not about a clean, continuing resolution. How many Americans know what a continuing resolution is? Well, you should know that a continuing resolution is because there was no budget. It's a nice little way to say that you couldn't put your house in order. Now, why don't you tell the IRS you'd like to have a continuing resolution? The same people that won't follow Obamacare are the same people that won't report to you the budget. Now, why in the world would they want to raise the debt ceiling? For what purpose? So we don't default on our debt? It has nothing to do with defaulting on the debt. Both the Republicans and the Democrats are going to be willing to raise the debt ceiling so they can continue to buy votes. What do you mean, buy votes? I mean that they have to expand the social welfare programs that they've put together to continue to please the people they're writing the checks to. And they've got to deceive you into sending them the money. Why don't you suggest to your congressman, every time you have a continuing resolution, I'm not sending in my taxes? Well, you can't do that. Why, you do it. Every time I go to the doctor, I'm going to send Congress the bill because you guys have a better health care system than I do. You understand that these people are engaged in a massive subterfuge to keep you spending the money, sending the money, and promoting what they do, which is deceive you. Why don't they speak in plain English instead of using doublespeak? I need a clean, continuing resolution. A clean CR's got to come. And we don't need debate. If Congress won't do it, I will. Who are you? That's a dictator. Nobody's going to solve this but you and me. Continuing resolution and a debt ceiling. So here we're fighting over sequester. Why don't we use the real word, sequester? It's a juvenile temper tantrum. Sequester what? Sequester means to hide, to put away, to remove. Remove what? Remove World War II vets who are dying. There's dying off of old age. Sequester them from the World War II memorial. To allow people who protest some issues access to the monuments and not others. And this is a temper tantrum by puerile, infantile, prurient children who use different words in front of the kids. Sequester, continuing resolution. This means that a continuing resolution, I cannot get my shit together. That's continuing resolution. I cannot fill out a budget because you're stealing some of the stuff I want for my stuff. You can't do that. No, if you don't, I won't. No, you can't. No. Well, what do we tell the people? We're in meetings. This is very serious business. I've just come out of the tanning booth, and I've got to have another drink. And the president has taken us. We've been over for dinner, and we really like him. And we're not sealing the border. How much more of this can you take? Really? See through the rhetoric. Hold them to the same standard that your bank holds you to when it's time to send in that mortgage payment. Of course, they've screwed that up too. Continuing resolution, temper tantrum, debt ceiling, an excuse to not do what you said you're going to do, a false emergency. We're not going to default. Someday we will. It's coming. It's on its way. And who are we going to blame? Let me suggest we don't blame the kids we sent to Washington. It's time to take the blame yourself. It's time to put the blame on the parties that we keep putting in office. Pick up that smartphone and communicate with people. Stop this nonsense. It's up to us. And by the way, we can do it.